Hello, hi, I'm your spiritual friend. I strongly believe that we're the mind, body, and spirit individually, but we all come together to bridge that one soul. So, welcome to Food for Your Soul. I will be doing a collective reading for the earth signs. Zodiac signs would be Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgos. All right. So, I use the Right Away Tarot deck that I'll be shuffling up right now. And I also use the regular playing cards to assist me on this journey. I'm a very spiritual person. I use my own vibration to do readings in my lives. In my live readings. Well, I'm a spiritual friend. I an energy reader, an energy healer, a shaman by nature. I connect people back to their spiritual past. I believe that we are physical and spiritual beings. Sometimes we ride so high on our physical form, will we lose connection with the spirituality that's in us. And that's where I come in at to help you ground yourself and to give you the information that you need to navigate fluently on that path that you're on, spiritual path, that is. So let's go. And this is for the Capricorns, Taurus, and Virgos. And now I'll be shuffling the regular playing card. Okay, let's ride through the collective reading for Capricorns, Taurus, and Virgos. Let's go. All right. So, how I read is the mind, body, and spirit and soul. I place four cards down, which is the Right Away Tarot deck, to give me the mind, body, and spirit category. And I place my regular playing cards below those that will break up the body and spirit. So each category has a mind, body, and spirit bridging down as long as I bridged across with the mind, body, and spirit. So within the mind, within the mind of the reading for Capricorns, Taurus, and Virgos, we are embarking in the mind of a connection of partnership, a good partnership, and it'll be coming this week. This Tuesday from Tuesday. It'll be coming this week. So this is a strong connection that emotionally has filled your satisfaction, and this is the mind. And it's the mind of the mind that says that you're going to be embarking on a connection. So it makes me feel like there's a Leo energy in this. So it makes me feel like there's going to be a little bit fire, a little bit passion within this partnership, this connection. And it's making me feel like we're going to have a clear understanding that somebody is different from us, but we connect very well. That kind of vibration, like vibing perfectly. Okay. And that's the mind of the mind. The mind of the body is saying there's a lot of challenges and delays and difficulties. And I feel like it's because that emotional, which in the mind of the body, it feels like this emotional kind of feeling that we will bring to that connection that we have made with people, or a partnership of some sort that makes us feel. It makes me feel love, though. It makes me feel like love. So we're always feeling like we need to protect ourselves. We always feel like we need to protect ourselves. We always feel like that's our challenge, that's our difficulty, and that's our delay. And we have to know that that's a mountain that we're willing to climb to learn more of ourselves. Not to say we're learning more of others. To learn more of ourselves is to just be comfortable with those challenges that always be there. You know, that delay that be there in the mind, that you have to wait on somebody else to that always going to be there, wait on somebody else, and that difficulties to want to push things a little bit faster, that's always be there. You know, this is a connection of understanding all that as well. Those challenges and delays and difficulties is going to be more understood. Okay, and that's the mind, the body. The mind, the spirit is telling me that this is something that you have discovered. This is something that you will discover this week. This is something that you would say this is your secret of, oh, I know that I've been going through it this way. These have been my challenges. These has been my delays. Has been the difficult thing for me. So you're going to find out that discovery of that was hidden, that is now going to start being revealed to you. It's going to be a little bit secret. So it's making me feel like discovering one innocence, as well as one would say, discovering the secret of within the mind of how we process. Okay, and this is a overall reading for the Capricorns, Taurus, and Virgos, the element signs. So now we're going to go into the body. The body of the mind is going to, the body of the mind is letting me share that we always internalize love. We always internalize love in a way to where it's make us feel like we're not getting the love that we deserve. It makes us feel like we're being foolish from time to time. And this is the mind of the body. It makes us feel like we're being foolish from time to time. Within this, you're only reflecting the love that you have ever given to the universe. You are now reflecting within you. Don't allow, try not to allow yourself to feel like you're being foolish to try new things out. Okay, don't go through that cycle of find a connection and talk yourself out of connection, or find a connection and then finding that you have been foolish and feel like feel some kind of way. Okay, so the body of the body is telling me that start small, because there's an innocence when you realize that you love so extensive to where you expect it to be in return. But this is a love so extensive that we need to see that we have it with it to give ourselves. So it's like, you know, you're not foolish in that way. So you won't be foolish in that way. And it's a more of a finesse that energy. Finesse that energy. So, and start small. Because in a sense, we are innocent. We are earth signs that feel very passionate about love, feel very passionate about understanding the connection and the way to connect. We're very passionate about that. And that's where our innocence ride into. So you want to make sure that the body of the body knows that. All right. So now we're going to go into the body of the spirit. The body of the spirit is telling me that sometimes when we feel like we've been foolish, we like to alienate ourselves. We like to put ourselves in isolation. We like to have a low ethic kind of vibration. And that is something that you're discovering as well for the mind of the spirit. So now in the body of the spirit, allow yourself to grow into higher heights without you alienating your without low ethic or isolating yourself to see what the universe actually have for you. If there is a relationship that you feel like you've been that will fail or that have failed are coming to a failure, or you seeing that this is foolish love that has been thrown around so much. And that's the discovery that you found, how much you embellish your love and then estrange you in a way. We have to be very mindful. That's the innocence in us. And it makes me feel like we're pulling on the past of whether we have not got the love in the shape, form, and fashion that we wanted from the loved ones that we actually wanted to get it from. You know, we have to make sure that's where our innocence is pulling from. Be kind to yourself in the process of that love, understanding love, okay? Or understanding that foolish love, expecting so much or embellishing so much that you can't really do because you don't know what they're going to do. So you have to be moving with starting small and finessing every energy for great joy for yourself than to try to always make people happy. Okay? That is the body of the spirit. Now we're going to move into the spirit of the mind. The spirit of the mind is letting me know that there's a lot of wisdom, a lot of understanding how we isolate ourselves. And we're going to start to understand how this energy is going to fall on our spirit of the mind. It's going to make us feel like, you know, bringing more authority out there. It makes you feel like, you know, try not to cut yourself down. Try to get your rest. Try to know that your wise energy is in you for you. That we should put more into our actions more than to our the way we conversate, the way we converse. You know, it's and then we have to be very careful with how we talk ourselves to death internally. It's like a mental thing that goes over and over and over about how one should know what they know based off of love, how I overextend myself and then I feel like I took advantage of myself, but I allow somebody to take advantage of me, and that's foolish love. You know, you want to make sure that you are allowing yourself to know that don't cut yourself up, don't beat yourself down, allow yourself to grow within that and the true nature of divine timing and will, you know. So moving into the spirit of the body, I'm looking at the Lady Joker. So earth signs is very feminine. So the Lady Joker is making me feel like when we're in the spirit of the body, it is how we can be a joker to ourselves because of our feminine ways, our feminine way of thinking. And we would think thoughts as masculine. So you're going to feel this feminine energy, and then you're going to talk yourself into this masculine vibration, and that's going to be like the Joker behavior from a feminine kind of vibration. So the earth signs is very feminine, so you know that you're going to hold that more strong, and then that duality will be the thoughts that you place into yourself. So that strongness energy is going to be kind of conflicted with each other, but you can master it just by understanding that you are masculine and feminine at the same time. Just do not embrace that feminine joker energy. Is the things that we fall back onto when we say that our innocence have been stripped, and this is why who we are. You know, that you feel like a child still today because your feminine energy is always kicking you in the butt, and then your masculine thoughts is always trying to check you. We have to find the balance of that. And that's the spirit of the body. The spirit of the spirit is telling me that you have good intentions. You have good intentions. You have good, I'm looking at the 10 of hearts. You have good intentions. You're loyal. You're trustworthy. You have a solid foundation of a friendship that pours within you. And because it's the spirit of the spirit, it's letting me know that we have to make sure that we're moving into the way of learning our feminine side that is so connected to us because we're the earth sign that is feminine, and we have to know our masculine sign that is so connect to us because we could sometimes think in ways to where it's self-sabotaging oneself. So you want to be very mindful that you're loyal. So if you're loyal to somebody else, you got to be loyal to yourself first. You know, allow that vibration to kick gear of perfect harmony. You know, it reminds me of the yin and yang, masculine and feminine energy, but the line between. You can hold them very perfectly without um, pulling onto either one of them to suit one's purpose. Okay, because your good intentions will prevail. Okay, your loyal energy is in that vibration. Allow that to be so, allow it to be so, allow it to be so. Now we're going to move into the soul. The soul. And this is the soul message to let us know that we are earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgos. We're earth signs, and we're going to have all this feelings that I just mentioned, and we're going to be challenged by other people, and all of us coming together makes the one soul. We're the mind, body, and spirit individually, but we all come together to bridge that one soul. So this is a soul message. The soul of the mind is saying that this is a soul perspective. The soul perspective and soul energy is letting us know that it's time to introspection. And this is like a Virgo's energy. It's like it's giving me the understanding that you will find the light within yourself. And it's introspection. It's like allowing yourself to know your truth and don't self-sabotage your internal being. And you know, it's like that kind of energy that, you know, you talk yourself down or talk yourself into believing something to where you will start to act out within it, and that's self-sabotage. But you can also self-sabotage your internal self too, with, you know, with your having time to find more knowledge within yourself. You will have great knowledge if you find that success in it. The soul of the body is letting me know that you're very successful. We are very powerful. We're very much happy. We're about the sun kind of vibration. We want to shine light on everything, but ultimately we want to shine light within our own body. So that's the soul of the body. Introspection is what we're going for when we are dealing with others and also ourselves. We have to keep that in mind. The soul of the spirit, I'm looking at the man Joker. Because we're, and that's a masculine energy. Because earth signs is a feminine energy, we have this masculine kind of behavior that doesn't serve our higher self. It just doesn't. So it makes me feel like at the same time, we should be knowing how to play. We should know how to play more than to be so serious. To be so serious. Why so serious? So the Joker is giving me a soul understanding to the spirit of the soul, is to say it's too seriously where we're playing in a way to where it moves us out of our success, our power, and our happiness. It moves us out of, you know, when we have the time to look deep within ourselves, we are being too serious in that. I'm so serious. You know what I mean? It's time to play even within your time to be within yourself. You know, that's how we get our messages. That's how we find that stimulation of our soul, you know, that picks us up to be around other people, you know, and continue to still be in that introspection part while we out there, because we always want to help someone else out. We always want to help someone else out, you know. So if we have that kind of I get why I'm helping someone else out, because this is fun and this is your success, this is your power, this is your happiness. You can't give that away to nobody. You won't. You would experiences the things that need to be experienced, and you would go back into yourself to learn what that experience was for. And if you have great powers of understanding that that's fun, you can do what is need to be done with an authentic way without being a joker, playing yourself and playing others. All right. And that's the overall reading for the Capricorns, Taurus, and Virgos. I hope this is very helpful for the week. Um, I'm a man that loves love, and I love it unconditionally. And I hope this message has helped you. That was my mind and my time. Ciao for now.